What's up, Internet? It's Black Adam back at it again. I'm ready to talk about Toy Biz Uncanny X-Men figure series. I have two Toy Biz Series 1 Uncanny X-Men figures, and then I have one that is Series 2. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because right now I'm packing up a lot of my figures. I'm currently moving my living situation around, so I am not around my figures that much, and I'm going to go ahead and box them all up so I can do some reviews and store them away until I can get them back out on display. So I wanted to start with my smallest section of figures, and that would be my classic Marvel figures. These are the figures that I would have saved from when I was a kid. These are not, none of these were bought at shows or anything like that, so that's why it's a small set, because I don't have a lot of my figures from when I grew up. You know how it goes, lose them, break them, grow up. So anyway, I have this first one is my least favorite, of course, Cyclops. But this is my favorite looking Cyclops. You can tell that he's very played with. He's survived some battles. Because I used to have a lot of fun smashing them up, you know, banging it out with the bad guys, fights and stuff. So he doesn't have a whole lot of articulation. That's the one thing about these. These are the Toy Biz, so he's just got the basic leg and arm and neck. Does pretty good. And he actually came with something for his back. You can see that he has like a little backpack that makes his laser beam. My favorite one, this is one of my all-time favorite figures, is this Wolverine. Yeah, he's boss. He's really sweet. He is a super sweet figure to have, and I'm really happy that I still have him. I had this from when I was really young. This is probably the first Marvel figure I ever bought when I first got into X-Men, and I had always been getting my stuff, my toys and stuff, my figures, everything at Toys R Us or what was it, KB Toys, stuff like that. And I got a lot of my comics at different places, 7-Eleven sometimes, or different places that would sell comics that weren't comic book stores. But this was the first time I went to a comic book store. I got this figure because I really wanted a Wolverine that a lot of other people didn't have, and I had seen him. One time my dad had taken me to this comic book store that no longer exists on Harford Road. It was way down the very bottom of Hamilton in the Baltimore area, and I got this figure and it really opened me up, and I learned all about comic book stores, and this was around the beginning of middle school I got this guy. So this guy's awesome because he looks like the Frank Miller version of Wolverine, which I really like, and I love this costume. This is my favorite look for Wolverine, and he has basic articulation too. He actually has very minimal movement, but his knees are really kind of tough. This one specifically is tough. I don't want to force it. And the head basically doesn't move at all. The arms are really loose, so you gotta be careful. But the blades load back. This one doesn't load back anymore, but actually I really like that one to be just out because he's charging. I like to do a lot of flips and stuff with him. He looks cool. So I really like this figure. This is probably one of my favorite Marvel figures just in general. I have some other Marvel figures that I'll do reviews on later, but this is just specifically the ones that I saved that survived the annihilation of figures through my teenage years. This is one of the figures that I held on to because it was one of my most favorites. So Wolverine Uncanny, and then of course Series 2 Wolverine, which has a lot more articulation. When I say a lot more, I mean his knees bend, and his head turns, and his elbows bend, but the blades don't lock back, and they're bent. And I never liked that about this figure. And I've known a lot of people that had this specific figure, and I've had this one a couple times. This elbow is really not that good. It's a problem waiting to happen. But he does twist for quick action, and he goes along with a specific Sabretooth that has Wolverine battle damage feature. I remember I had that figure for a long time, but like I said, I lost a lot of my Marvel figures over the years. And anyway, so this one is Series 2 of the Toy Biz Uncanny X-Men. You may remember when they came out with the show, and these figures were very popular. So I just wanted to do a quick review because I'm going to go ahead and start doing a lot of reviews on my classic figures, and I just wanted to start with this one. So I also been getting into a lot of Marvel comics lately, so I just wanted to give a highlight to some of the Marvel figures that I have. Alright, well, I'll be hitting you up with another review soon. That's all I got. Peace.